I'm Jennifer Pereira, and we are in the middle of this beautiful oasis here in Tamworth, New Hampshire.
And I'm John Ferrer. Both of us are co-owners of Whiteface Hollow. The barn is a very historic barn dating back to 1820, before the invention of power saws. The entire thing was hand-built, all hand-hewn timbers, all timber frame construction.
Since we purchased the property, basically we've done a complete restoration of the barn. We wanted to preserve as many of those unique characteristics from the 1820s as we could. With the help of so many local craftsmen, we were able to restore it to its beauty and just make it an amazing place for people like us and like all of you to enjoy.
And actually also the barn was in a near state of collapse, and so it really did take it the better part of almost a year to restore it completely.
So the farmhouse has been completely renovated so that it is very modern, very comfortable. It has 4 bedrooms. It has 3 full baths. It has a really nice kitchen and just really, really nice space for people to relax, get ready for the big event, and enjoy.
The farmhouse has been fully modernized, so the very modern kitchen, full gourmet capabilities, and all modern bathrooms as well. So Mount Whiteface is one of the prominent peaks that you can see in the distance. It's a very interesting mountain because it has white sheer cliffs at the very peak, and we can see it beautifully from the property, and so we called it Whiteface Hollow. We are establishing a vineyard. Wine grapes take about 3 to 5 years to mature. We just planted them early this spring, and we have high hopes. We have a test plot, and the vineyard is doing very, very well right now. We have multiple varieties that will grow very well in cold climates like we have here in New Hampshire. The property dates back from 1820. It's really a great glimpse into early American farm life, the way the farmers both established the farmhouse and the working barn. And again, we fully restored the barn to its early prominence.
And some of the things that we love about the property, as you can see around the perimeter of the property, are some beautiful stone walls, some incredibly old, beautiful maple trees, along with a number of different pine trees. And you know, it is just an oasis that is just so spectacular. We love it.
Yeah, one of the really interesting things for someone who's planning to do an event here, weddings, is that there's lots of options for where they can set up their ceremony, their cocktail events, games, and what they can do with the property, as well as, of course, use the barn itself. So local accommodations are very close. There's some that are very close in Center Harbor, only 15 minutes down the road. A little bit further down the road, 20 minutes, is the town of Meredith, which has a large hotel chain. There's quite a number of large number of B&Bs in the area, as well as through Airbnb and other rental capabilities or rental agencies. You can get access to a large number of rental properties. If you want to go outside a little bit further out, we're close to Wolfboro, we're close to Conway and North Conway, so there's quite a bit of room capacity. This is a tourist area, and so there's a lot.
Whiteface Hollow is just really unique in that it is very, very private. It's an oasis. It is so secluded at the end of a really nice dirt road. And in the middle of this private oasis here, we're very, very close to a whole lot of other really fun things that are happening in the Lakes region and in the White Mountain region that we have. It's a combination of so many features and so many wonderful things about New Hampshire that we love.
And I would add also, one of the things that we love about the property is the views. The views are spectacular. We're up on the top of a little hill, and we can see the sunsets that the mountains are in the due west. And so when the sun sets, we're going to get a sunset whenever there's a sunset. You see them spectacularly most nights when we have a sunset. So fantastic views, fantastic sunsets, the historic significance of the farm, the barn, all of that put together in the privacy and the comfort of the area is really fantastic. So sunsets are really spectacular here. We're up on this little hill looking above tree line and looking due west over the mountains. The mountains are in the west, and so we get this fantastic sunset whenever there's a sunset. And you see it's spectacular, you know, reds and yellows and magentas and pinks. And the big barn door faces due west, so when you have the sunset, that beautiful light just comes in through the barn and bakes the entire reception area with that beautiful sunset light. Many people just stand at the barn doors, just, you know, gazing out over the sunsets. Spectacular.